Andy, I apologize. It fell out.
Get on your knees, put your hands behind your back. What? Sir?
What the f are you doing?
Sir.
Dude,
Sir.
Let go of my phone, man. Hey, take my phone. What did you do?
That escalated.
Hey,
Get back. Get back.
we're homeless.
You ain't a cop, man.
And we're just walking.
Show me your bag.
We're just walking across.
What the f, man? I didn't do nothing. All I did was ask your name and badge
Am I gonna have a
number.
problem with you?
No.
You smashed my phone,
Okay,
man.
calm down. Calm down.
Can we please just walk off?
Can you please let me the f up?
No, stop.
No, get the f off me, man.
Stop.
Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
Take your phone.
Please
Listen to
stop.
me.
We're just trying to walk across.
The f is wrong with you, dude?
Jamal, let's just go.
Now the road so your kid doesn't get hit.
We're just trying to walk across.
Guys, please.
We're just trying.
You assaulted me, dude, and it's on video.
Scholar.
Stop.
No.
We tried that.
Okay.
Call the cops. They're not going to do nothing. Because I didn't do nothing wrong. You assaulted me.
I need an officer.
Okay,
at 400.
Yes, I was assaulted.
I am already having a problem with the fact that I can hear a young little child in the background, utterly upset. I'm getting that the guy here in the tan or the brown sweatshirt and jeans is the police officer. And from what I saw so far, this guy coming up and knocking the guy's phone out of his hand. Yeah, this is not going to go well for the off-duty police officer. I'm going to tell you that much right now. So I guess we're going to see how this plays out.
Come on. It's okay. It's okay. See what you're doing to my daughter, dude? You tired piece of
I said the guy also has to take ownership in this. You need to calm down. You know, you got your kid there. You need to calm down also for your kid. You know, I get it, they're upset, but you also got to be there for your child. So, you know, calm your child down. That's probably the most important thing here right now is to make sure she's okay. You could deal with this later on down the line, but if it was my daughter, I'd be making sure my daughter was okay first. I'd pick my daughter up, hold her, make sure everything was okay, and then deal with this guy later on down the line. If the cops are coming, cool, give yourself some distance away from this guy, and let's take care of our family first.
I have it on video.
Stay out of it. Jeremiah, stop. Jeremiah, just stop. It's not worth it. Let's just go.
My name's William.
Oh my God.
William is his name.
I'm just trying to watch the road.
Get the f away from me. Stay away from me.
I would just like to watch the road.
No, we're leaving.
No, you're not going anywhere.
You're not a cop to detain me.
Wait for the police officer.
You are not a cop. Hey, he's trying to kidnap me.
Yeah, at least mom had enough sense to pick up the daughter.
Help!
He's trying to say I'm trying to kidnap him now.
He's trying to hold me against my will. Come on. Walk now. Walk now. Walk now. You ain't married to him. You married to me. You better come on.
Sir, we're not going to do that. You're not going to turn this into a domestic situation.
F you, dude.
Daddy's not going to jail.
You're a tired piece of shit if you're a cop. I'm not going to jail, dude. I didn't do anything wrong. Gorged me, threw me down on the ground, put his knee in my throat, literally had me down on the ground.
Yeah, that is true.
All because I asked for his name and badge number.
Danny Penn said he was going to have him arrested and taken to jail, and I'm like...
So I want to press charges on him. I have it on video.
Really
Would you like to see it?
And I don't think you can... Yes, sir. I don't know if you can really arrest him. You should put your hands on
Just
him.
because he's a cop, he don't have qualified immunity.
Keep your hands to yourself. All over. Grab our stuff. Skylar, stand here, Daddy. No, Daddy.
So I actually, if I was these officers, I'd be getting a supervisor out there. This is just one of those ones you want to have a supervisor. It's involving another officer, hopefully from another jurisdiction. But, well, we still haven't confirmed that he's an officer yet. So I'm hoping that we're going to find that out, see what's going on.
You're way white.
Come on, get up. Yeah.
You're way white. You're way white.
I know, baby. I know.
Could you breathe? Could you breathe?
No, it was hard to breathe. He had all his body weight in my throat, choking me out.
Yeah. I can tell you right now what's going through these officer heads is like, why us? Why couldn't I be on another call right now? Or I should have taken the day off today. It's just like, this is going to be one of those ones where like, oh my gosh. You go on those calls, you're like, but it's not because it involves the officer. It's the whole complexity of this entire situation. I'm still interested to see how this is going to play out. The officers, you got to uphold the law. You got to take a look at what is going on here. Play no favorites. And someone here viewers may be saying, oh, but that's what you guys do. I'm going to tell you right now. I hope, did it exist that, or, like some favoritism? Sure. I'd be amiss to say that it didn't. However, I personally, as a sergeant, had to arrest one of my officers. They weren't on duty, they were off, but and then I worked internal affairs, which some of my investigations resulted in officers being fired. So this type of stuff is, you got to follow it, man. The public is watching you. Transparency exists, and they expect us to report, to deal with bad cops. I can't stand bad cops. Anybody who knows me knows my history of why I can't stand bad cops, and the last thing I'm ever going to do is help a bad cop or help a cop do, out that type of stuff. And if he's in the wrong, and if I was there, he's definitely going to know he was in the wrong, and I would deal with it appropriately. So I'm hoping that these guys do the same thing.
Mr. Payne, is it alright if he speaks with you for a moment?
As long as you stand here while he does.
Yes, sir, of course.
Is your body cam going?
Yes. Okay. Jeremiah. Is that your name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Detective William Thorogood with Metro Police. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm not trying to hurt you. Don't want to scare you. I'm really sorry for the confrontation I had in front of your child. Okay? I feel really bad about that. And I just want to apologize to you. So I am sorry for upsetting your kid, especially around the holiday season. So
Yeah, because she's never going to forget that now, and she's going to look at cops as pieces of because of you.
you're absolutely right. I'm taking that into consideration. Apologize to you.
I try to teach my kid that not all cops are bad. There are good cops, and then you come out and do like
I'm trying
that.
to be a good one, so please just hear me out, okay? Jeremiah. All right, can you hear me out?
I hear you.
All right. Let me just swallow my pride here and say I apologize for upsetting you and your family, okay?
That's
Can-
Would you like a nugget?
Yes. Yeah. But I'm not going to take for you guys during the holiday
I'm gonna go
season,
get him a
okay?
nugget.
So, I'm trying to be man enough and apologize, which is a hard thing for cops to do.
No, you don't. Well, you don't need that. Hey, you know what? You can apologize, but you don't need to kiss his okay? You were wrong. Admit you were wrong, but you don't have to start pumping him up. You know what? You just admit you're wrong, okay? Okay, so now we get some context to the video. He littered in this guy's yard. Okay, cool. Litter. This is all because of some litter. Now, I would love to have seen the video of him holding this guy down, whatever the allegations the subject is making about the officer. I would love to see that because that also would play a role in what I'm going to do or not going to do. Now, off duty. Yes, I am off duty. I'm an off-duty police officer. Woo. Okay, what does that get me? Absolutely nothing. I could even get a free cup of coffee right now at 7-Eleven if I wanted to. Officers, not all officers, once again, as I've mentioned in many, many videos, there's 900,000, almost 1 million police officers now in the United States. There are many officers who you'll never know that they're a police officer when they're off. I particularly am one of them. I dress like a nerd. I wear nerd shirts. I'm the furthest thing that you would ever know as a police officer when I'm out and about. But am I ready to go? Yes, I am ready to go. And let me give you the reasons why I'm ready to go and what I would go for. I'm not gonna let anyone know I'm a cop because someone littered, especially if someone littered on my yard. Okay, I have plenty of people. Actually, I have a person that does that quite frequently, just outside this window right here. She comes on by. She is in like a little moving cart, and she throws your trash on my yard at least once a week. Why my yard? I don't know. Maybe because I live in a cul-de-sac. I don't know. But whatever. I haven't even contacted her to tell her stop doing it because there's just no value in it. I see her. She lives like 10 houses down. I go out there, pick it up, throw in a trash can, end of it, because it's not worth it. But I will activate myself. In other words, I will let people know I'm a police officer is when I feel that someone is going to get hurt. So if I was watching domestic violence, if I was watching a child getting abused, if I saw someone being possibly, someone's trying to abduct someone or a sexual assault, I am going to do everything in my power to help that person, to help that victim. That's when I would activate myself. But beyond that, in the police academy, and even when we go back to our stations, they tell us, be a good witness. You don't need to get involved. So would I activate myself in a bank robbery? No. I'm not. If I'm there cashing a check or taking money out, I'm going to get down on the ground with everybody else, and I'm going to do what they say and let them rob the bank and be a good witness. Now, if they were potentially going to hurt someone, I would have to evaluate that and see what the numbers look like, because my actions could potentially hurt everyone else inside of that bank. So you've got to have to take that into account as well. But yeah, this is bad. This is bad. There is no reason for litter. Really, this actually officer could get fired for his actions. Even though it sounds like the officers on the scene are not going to arrest him, this guy could go in and make a complaint. And based upon the video and the investigation, this guy could lose his job for this action. And he's the one that did it to himself. The other guy would have if he would have just done it as a private citizen, in other words, never acknowledged himself as a cop, he would have a battery. Okay, then it would be a simple battery. Well, we call it simple battery because there's aggravated battery, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to take anything out of context here by just calling it simple battery. But you could just have a battery, which is something different. But yeah, this guy could lose his job. I would love to do some research on this one to see if he lost his job. This is, I tell this to young officers. When your ego goes up, your safety goes down. And this is another one of those egos here, and so his officer safety is down. And what I mean by officer safety, it's not just because it's not physically always being safe. It's also career safety. When you let that ego play such a role in how you interact, you could actually jeopardize your actual occupational safety of having a job. And that's some of the things that officers do. Yeah, I mentioned it. Yeah, this is one of those ones where I literally scratch my head like, why? And the sad part though is, in the end of this, two grown men, whatever. Let's just take everything out of the conflict. It's this poor little girl. I mean, the little girl is watching her dad, get into a fight, and that little girl, her dad is everything in her world. So it is traumatizing to the daughter to see this. It is traumatizing to see all that interaction. Yeah, this one was another hard one to watch. I hope if this officer did keep his job, that he learned a valuable lesson. That's what you can hope for. You can learn that he learned a valuable lesson. He learned how to not the wrong way to deal with things, as opposed to walking up, hey, why'd you guys throw out the trash here? Oh, we didn't mean to, or we didn't know we did. Sorry. Oh, okay. Well, hey, you know what, man? I live here. I'm trying to keep a nice yard. Blah, blah, blah. I think there could have been a better way that they could have dealt with that. But then again, though, too, in context, we didn't see the first part of this. Like a lot of videos, a lot of police videos, you never see that first interaction. So I would like to see that first interaction before I have total judgment. But once again, not the best way to handle this.